Hey everybody, Legend here, and I know people have been asking like what do I use for my build for Kratos, and I can show you what I use for Atreus as well. So let's get into it. So for myself, like I was saying, everybody's playstyle is different. Mine is more consistent of doing as much as damage as possible without getting hit. I've pretty much mastered parrying, dodging, the last second dodge realm shift, and then using the actual realm shift itself to slow down time. So let's start with Atreus. So Atreus, I have the Tunic of the Champion. I believe that's the best suit for Atreus. And then let's get into Kratos' build. So of course I use the Zeus suit. Pretty much, that's what I always use. There's different suits for different play styles, different kind of builds. Are you more of a damage person, rootnik person, arranged, defense? If you're having a hard time dodging, if you're getting killed a lot, you may want to use like a different suit, like the Travelers or the Cod of War tunic. They kind of complement stuff like that. So for the chest armor, let's go to sockets. So I got the Zeus suit, the perfect version, and I am running um, Leviathan's Eye. So it increases damage of all axe throws, and the strength is 18 on it. And so now what I'm using is pretty much on this build is everything that kind of promotes my Rootnik attacks as in recharge time. So I can use them more often because the suit does a lot of damage. I could take all that off and increase Kratos' strength over 500, but I usually don't use that because none of those really complement my fighting style. He does a lot of damage. That's why there's certain videos where I can kill Valkyries super fast, is because his damage is like 508. I think the most I could get him right now, being like my 8th or ninth playthrough, is like 514 maybe. Um, so he's very deadly when I do all that, but all the enchantments that I run don't complement my play fighting style, so you can do a lot of damage, but I don't care for it too much. But my build that I love the most is everything recharges my Rootnik attacks. So as you can see, I have moderate perk activation, cooldown on a successful block, so my Rootniks recharge faster on every block, parry, um, let's see. I know there's a couple more. I'm gonna have to go through it. So let's see. Moderate perk activation, boost to Rootnik strength and defense on every successful hit. So it kind of makes my Kratos' strength higher. It builds the Rootnik faster and my defense on every hit. So that's a really good one to have. So as you can see, there's two that promote my Rootnik attacks. And then I like to always throw my axe, so I just have that one on there as well. And so now for the gauntlets, of course, the Zeus. And let's go to my sockets. I have the last second dodge realm shift. This one I love the most because it is a last second dodge. If you can do it, you slow down time. And then I have it paired with my talisman, which is another slow down time realm shift. And I just like to complement both of them because you can just keep doing it over and over. And I have Tear Shard, and I have high perk activation chance, grant a blessing with Rootnik on a successful parry. So there you go again. It blesses my Rootnik attack on a parry, a hit, and a block. Right? So pretty much anything if I'm blocking, hitting, parrying, it's gonna build up my Rootnik attacks even faster to like recharge it. And now let's go to my sockets for war belts. Let's see. I have gain a burst of speed and travel, increased distance when invading. This one is a really good one. I really love this one. I think this is a must. Because Kratos just feels a little bit more sluggish when he's not running this, I the Wing Chosen. And then of course, if you've only played it one, you'll get the the legendary version, which is the gold. But then if you do New Game Plus, and which the best thing to do is 100% each game, and then you'll get the perfect version of everything. I've 100% completed this game about 8 or 9 times. I can't remember exactly. So, um, so every time I play, I just 100% it. Then I start a new game. And then, so let's see, we got moderate perk activation, blessing of cooldown on a successful block. So there's another one. So it's just stacking up on my recharge time. And there's another one, moderate perk activation, chance on a blessing of a successful block. So that's pretty much all I'm running when it comes to like my enchantments is recharging my Rootknicks. That's how I can just keep using them over and over, especially if I'm blocking and parrying. Even though all my videos you'll see me just dodging, but if I want to start using Rootknicks even more, I just block, parry, and that's pretty much it. But it's fun dodging, but not necessary. The easiest way is just to parry and block. So let's go to sockets for my talisman. So the Talisman of the Realms Plus, if you use this one with the perfect mark, this first one right here, they're very deadly together. They're very deadly together. You can just slow down time anytime you do a last second dodge, and if you're in trouble, just slow down time, and then while you're like in a realm shift with L1 circle, or whatever it is on PC, you could still keep slowing down time while time is slowed, and then once you get out of it, if you do a last second dodge, now you're back into a realm shift again. So they're very good to use together. So let's see, high perk activation, Blessing of Rootnik on a successful parry. There you go. There's another one. And then the Outer Realm. That one I really like because it kind of boosts everything just a little bit. And then I have moderate perk activation, grant blessing on a successful block. There's another one for the Rootnik attacks. So if like I was saying in my videos, I like to just dodge, but not necessary if I want to keep using Rootnik attacks. I just block, attack, and parry. And it recharges your Rootnik attacks so fast. And then there's also a suit that complements Rootniks as well, Rootnik Recharge Time. If you put that on with like this build, your Rootniks are going to recharge immediately, like really fast. But I like doing more damage, so I just keep the Zoot suit. So that's pretty much it when it comes to that. I could show off, I guess, my shield. You'll get the you'll get this one. I believe you get the Spartan shield for completing it on Gimme God of War. But there is all my shields I have. But I like this one because I believe this one you get for completing God of War and Gimme God of War difficulty. The game mode is kind of a pain in the ass, so let's see. That's kind of pretty much it when it comes to that. I just always save right before the queen fight so I could just train and just kill her over and over again. And I guess I could go into like what I use. I like Heal's Touch against the Queen. A lot of times you don't want to use Rootnik attacks that take a long time because the Queen will actually, sometimes it doesn't affect her. And while you're stuck doing a Rootnik attack, some of you be like, she catches me while I'm still doing it. Like, let's see. That one's a decent one. Breath of like that one is awful to use. Do not use that one when you're fighting the queen because sometimes if she doesn't get stunned by your attack and while you're doing that move, she's coming and she's going to hit you and you're kind of screwed. There's some of them that are kind of long that take than others. Try to use, if you're fighting the queen, the shorter the better on your Ritnik attacks. What is it? Is it? This one's a really good one, but don't hold it. When you're fighting the queen, sometimes you could get away with it. The only time you could get away with it holding it is like after you stun her or shield bash her, if she's like in her little shield. That one, then you can do the long, but sometimes if you hold it, you'll spin, and then it doesn't affect her anymore, and then she's hitting you while you're still spinning, and then you're kind of screwed. So remember, if you're any Rootnik attacks you're using, if it's for your axe or your blades, use the shortest ones possible, because she's gonna catch you. Like that one, boom, done, fast. You know, I think it's the Cyclone of Chaos. This one kind of sucks to use against the queen. Um, let's see, that one's pretty good. I'm trying to remember which one it is that. Okay, it must be the heavy Ritnik attack then, because those ones are pretty good. The Cyclone of Chaos I'll kind of stay away from because it can work, but it is a little bit of a longer Ritnik attack. Let's see, which one is the? That one's not too bad. Fire of Ares. Do it. I would maybe just do it once because I know you could keep tapping R2 and do more. Because sometimes the second and third one don't affect her and she can still hit you. That one's a good one. That one's a really good one. It's short, simple, sweet. This one is 50-50 because it is kind of a longer written attack and she can still catch you. The grapple, that's a good one, and the gift of Apollo, that's a really good one too. So that's pretty much it when it comes to like this one, Rampage of the Furries. Do not use that one. Fighting the Queen. Do not use that one. I would not recommend that one really for any Valkyries. It is way too long, and she will catch you. So stay away from that one. So that's kind of it when it comes to my build. But again, it goes back to what's your play style. What suits you want to wear. Are you more of a offense, defense? You got so many options, and then you could get perfect versions of pretty much everything. And then get enchantments that complement your play fighting style. If it's range, defense, offense. If you're more of like into the magic, the rootnik, then use that. Whatever your play fighting style is. I have buddies that play this, and they're more of a defense. They don't do a lot of damage, but they can take a lot of hits. And but overall, I would say the best suits to wear. Even if it's legendary, I would say the Zeus suit and the Deadly Mist suit. I'd probably say those ones are probably the best suits. Not just for Niflheim, but just overall. The Invaldi suit, the Deadly Mist Invaldi suit, is probably my second favorite one. But then again, it depends on your play fighting style. This one's a good one too. I think that one's pretty good. I really like the Traveler's suit though. Which one is that one? Not the Imbaldis. Oh, I probably have it on a different save. I make a bunch of saves, so. But the Traveler suit, you can have a really long health bar. If you put enchantments that increase the Traveler suit. So it depends on how you want to play it. I know this is kind of a longer video, and I'm just kind of breaking down on what I use. But whatever works for you, use it for you, because then again, my play style is not going to be like yours. So that's what I love about this game. There's multiple roads you can take on play style, but you still land up at the same destination. That's what I really like about this game. People do creative things. You could do like moves where you could lock on, tag, and then throw your axe, and while your axe is doing its attacks, you can pull out your blades and start attacking again. And literally your axe is attacking by itself while your blades are attacking, So you can do a lot of things, and I can definitely show you guys. I'll make a short little video on how to attack cancel and how to punch attack cancel, kind of like this. But if you go a little too fast, you kind of pull out your axe again. But I'll show you a video on how to do that. It'll be a short video, and I can show you how to do it with your axe as well, like how to spin, stop, spin, and just kind of keep attacking. But I will do that in another video. But thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm usually kind of busy during the day, and then I work on my cars on the weekends. But anytime I got some downtime, I like to play this game. Alright, everybody. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.